Good morning everyone. So today we are going to discuss about very important circular from the CBSE regarding the submission of the LOC in 10 and 12 in 2023 and 24 examination. So yesterday CBSE has circulated the circular for the session of 2023 and 24. The LOC, the data of the eligible students for the LOC shall start from 18th August 2023, and that link has been given in e-Poriksha link in CBSE website. It is also the website has been given. Submission of the LOC. The schedule is very important because further submission of the correct data, because CBSE is stressing upon the correct data and avoid the future problem to the students, because many of the schools they have not given the correct data, so the problem develops after that. So CBSE is asking the affiliated schools that they should be look into the matter for submission of the correct data. The following actions of the registration students of the list of candidate, there are many details and information of the list of the candidates, and without understanding the school will not able to fill up the LOC correctly. So it is therefore requested that a meeting should be convened by the principal and the persons of the teachers assigned for the responsibility to complete the LOC. So that should be done from the affiliated school from the first part. It is the first part before going for the submission of the LOC for 9, 10, 11, 12. For only those students shall allowed to appear for the 10 and 12 board examination whose name has been submitted through the online process of submission of LOC as explained in the circular. What are the things that the principal and the school should ensure? Number one, the candidates sponsored at their own regular and bona fide students only. No bona fide students' name is left unsponsored. Students are not from any unauthorized affiliated school. So CBSE has categorically stated that if the students will come from the unauthorized institution, so it will not be possible for the authorized or affiliated school to make the LOC for those students. Students are regularly attending the class in your school. Students are not registered in other school or other board. The students are eligible for appearing the board examination for 10 and 12 as per the provision of the examination bylaws. In the case of class 12, it is essential to confirm that they have passed their class 10 examination from a recognized school education board, and that is on or before 2022. So the essence of the issue is that all the students who are eligible as per examination bylaw should only be sponsored for board examination. And what is the mandatory things that every affiliated school should do as per the bylaws? Number one, that every affiliated school shall present a list of number of students and their particulars in respect of class 9, 10, 11, 12 at the time of the beginning of the academic session. No affiliated school shall present the candidates to the board examination who are not on its roll. That means no affiliated, if any affiliated schools are found that they are taking the students from the unauthorized schools, so it is a punishable offence according to the CBSE. So that should be avoided. No affiliated school shall present the candidates or to the board examination who are enrolled in an unaffiliated school. No affiliated school shall present the candidate to the board examination who are on its roll but have attended the school regularly and do not meet the requirement of minimum attendance criteria. That means minimum attendance criteria should be completed according to the CBSE bylaws. And number 5, that every school shall sponsor regularly to the bona fide and eligible candidate the year mentioned while granting the affiliation upgradation regularly without break or inform the reason, therefore are in writing well in time about the non-sponsoring of the candidates. The school affiliated to the board shall not send candidates for examination of any other board. It shall prepare candidates for the secondary and senior secondary. So these are the things that schools should mandatorily should do it. And while granting affiliation, all schools need to ensure that the bylaws and the rules of the CBSE are being followed in the letter and the spirit of submission of the list of candidates. Very important this. Availability of the classroom, teachers in section of 40 students are allowed, and the section teachers ratio 1.5, 1:1.5, and further the number of the section cannot exceed the number of permitted by the board. However, the section, it is in rate, very important, it is in rate, that the section strength up to 45 students per section has been permitted by the board for 3 years only, 2024, 25 and 26. Already I discussed the circular previously. CBSE has stated it and circulated it for raising from 40 to 45 students in 9, 10, 11, 12 for the period of 3 years. Number 5, the all school complete the registration process before proceeding to the online submission, and school must use affiliation number as the user ID already available to them. Very important. How they are going to give the submission in the online submission and use the affiliation number as the user ID. The newly affiliated schools that have not received their password and instruction should contact the concerned regional office, because a few days ago, if the any institution has got the letter of the affiliation, so they should contact immediately to the RO, and upon receiving the password, school are advised to change the password for future use and keep it confidential to avoid misuse. The board is extending several exemption and concession to the candidates. Already we have discussed about that earlier circular. The category of CWSN candidate students shall be carefully selected and submitted in the LOC. It is specified which are the CWSN candidates, because the school is hiding the CWSN candidates and make them as their normal candidate. It is not like that. It should be revealed. And relaxation during the conduct of examination can be provided to the students in an automated manner. So school will ensure the names all such candidates or the students are sponsored by taking necessary action. So feature of the online system of the submission of LOC. What you need to do in the online system. Before proceeding with the submission of LOC, existing schools shall have to update the data in Oasis and HPE portal. Very important. We not only that Oasis portal, that HP portal, that data should be submitted in HP portal. Very important, because many of the schools, they have not updated the data in the HP portal, which is compulsory. Only those TGT and PGTs who are teaching in class 9, 10, 11, 12 respectively should listed as TGT, PGT to ensure the appointment of eligible evaluators for quality evaluation. According in Oasis, the classes taught by the teacher need to be clearly filled in by the school. The names of the teacher who have left the school shall be deleted from the data, and simultaneously the names of the teacher whose name are not figured in the existing data shall be included. That means Oasis data should be filled before you are going to submit for final LOC. It may be ensured that the full names of all the teachers shall be filled in the Oasis. Abbreviation should not be used. Abbreviation of the name should not be used. And if abbreviation are given, it will be considered as incorrect data. No salutation will be given. Number 11, very important. New schools have first enter the information in the Oasis portal. So before going for the submission of the LOC, you should go for the Oasis portal to fill up the Oasis portal first. Thereafter, they will submit the data in the HP portal. So number 1 Oasis, second is HP portal, and after that they can submit on the LOC. 12. The information on LOC should be filled very carefully, as the school will not be allowed to change the declared section strength of the student after submission of the LOC. Number of the students sponsored by the school should be in proportional to the number of the teachers appointed in the school. So the proportion should be maintained, that 1.1.5. That proportion should be maintained according to the CBSE bylaws, and it will be responsibility of the school to relieve the teacher for evaluation in accordance with the number of candidates sponsored in each subject. So school will be number 14. School will be finalized LOC data only when they have first submitted data in the HP portal, and the link of the HP portal is available on the CBSE website. Very important about the CBSE website, because in CBSE website HP data and the data of the submission of the HP is compulsory. A confirmation number to keep the generated after the successful filing the data of the HP portal. School are requested to keep this in confirmation number safe for future reference. So number 15, schools who had not uploaded the photograph of the students in class 9 and 11 registration shall have to upload the same before the final LOC. So if you have not done the uploading in the class 9 and 10 and 11 registration, you need to upload during the time of the LOC. Newly affiliated schools shall have to upload the photograph of their bona fide students. The correct procedure, what is the correct procedure? Very important. Procedure uploading the photograph is given in Annexure E. I will go to the Annexure E while I will discuss about those matter. The hardware, software and the manpower of the requirement in the schools for effective use of CBSE IT application portals are given in section 25 of the framework of the significant guidelines of the context of the secondary and senior secondary certificate examination issued by the board. Number 16. It may be noted that while submitting LOC for class 9 and class 10 and 12, school will be shown the data of the same student which was submitted by them in previous year for registering them in the class 9 and 11. So schools are advised to delete the students who have moved out of the school due to transfer and other reason. If some students will be moved out after class 9, so that data will be deleted from your part. The school can add the students who have been admitted on school under the direct admission only after the obtaining approval. If you have got the approval from the RO about the direct admission in the class 9, class 10 and 12, then that data will be uploaded as a direct admission. Number 17, the schools will have to complete the LOC submission process online only. The facility of the data filing in the downloaded Excel files is not available in the LOC submission module, as only minor correction allowed in LOC. So students of class 10 and 12 of the previous academic year seeking readmission in respective class shall be considered as readmission cases, and the procedure is defined as direct admission cases will be applicable, thus the same will be followed by the school. So meaning there will that due approval is to be obtained. So I have already told that for the direct admission, cases of the direct admission in class 10 and 12, so what you need to do, you need to take the approval from the RO, and after taking the approval you need to submit the data. As per rules of the bylaw, school bylaw, examination bylaw, the school shall ensure that the candidates satisfy the requirement age limit, minimum maximum. Number 20. Many organizations of the state are awarded scholarship based on the financial status of the students according to the information or the annual income of the parents that should be collected as given format. 21. As per affiliation bylaw, school can offer any academic subject in class 10 and 12, 11 and 12 except the subject requiring laboratory work. In the subject where laboratory work is involved, the school is required to seek approval in case the same has not been taken earlier. That means if you have taken the subject in class 11, 12, important thing is that if there will be the library laboratory involved over there, like physics, chemistry, math and other things, you need to take the approval from the CBSE. Number 22, as per CBSE circular, no formal permission is required by the affiliated school for introducing skill subject at any level. Very important is 22, because so many school and principals, they are asking me that whether we can take the approval regarding the skill subject or not. No, not needed. No formal permission is required. Number 23, in accordance with the scheme of studies, you should know about the scheme of studies which subjects can be offered to the students. The board has prescribed a list of valid and invalid combination of the subject in class 10 and 12, because in class 10 and 12 combination should be there according to the prescribed and according to the board scheme of studies. Detail all students should be submitted only in one lot in each free slab. Partial submission of data will not be allowed in fee slab. Number 25, in earlier years, schools were required to send the signed copy of the final. Very important this, because you need to send the signed copy of the finalist data of the CBSE website, CBSE to the regional office. From the year 2021, the practice has been done away. No required to send the finalized copy signed by the parents and the students to the CBSE or the RO regional office. LOC will be uploaded on the system with the e-signature linked with the Aadhaar of the principal. It may be ensured that the data uploaded is fully correct. So that means you don't need to send any of the hard copy to the regional office. 26. No window of correction in the uploaded data will be available. Very important. No upload. If the data will be uploaded and finalized, then it will be termed as, or it will be treated as the correct data. So no more window of correction will be made available. Number 27, the link of submission on the online form for private and second choice compartment candidates will be made available separately. So number 28, now for the online submission of the LOC, sufficient time is been given. So school may upload the data at their convenience, but within the schedule only. Number 29, the online submission shall close at 11:59 midnight on the designated dates. So school shall advise to complete all the submission of the online data of the LOC before that. Number 30, the last date of the each activity is fixed and no extension will be given. Number 31, that after submission of the LOC, no request of the change of the subject, admission in the class 10-12, so that will be entertained by the board. Number 32, in the event of any difficulties, they can contact to RO. So while uploading the data, should doubly ensure the correctness. The spelling of the name of the students, guardian and parents as per admission withdrawal register, that will be maintained. Number 34, very important, date of birth is correct as per the admission and withdrawal register. Number 35, submission combination are correct as per scheme of studies. And it is given that class 10 Hindi A, that is 002, Hindi B 085. So many confusions are there regarding the Hindi A and Hindi B, Urdu A and Urdu B, and mathematics standard and mathematics basics. And you should go about that. And number B is class 12 Hindi core and Hindi elective, both are different. Both are having different code, 302 and 002. English core and English elective, both are different. Sanskrit core and Sanskrit elective, both are different. Urdu core and Urdu elective, both are different. And mathematics 041 and applied mathematics, both are different. So you should go through that according to the scheme of studies. A circular will be with all the dates of the activities already, that has been shared by the CBSE. Submission of the data, already it has been finalized, the date has been given, syllabus and the scheme of studies. So you should know about the scheme of studies and all that. Instruction to the school not yet submitted the compliance. The school whose application under different categories in SARAS have been allowed conditionally, and who have not yet submitted compliance shall allowed to fill LOC this year for 2024 examination. The stipulated period of submission of compliance of such school shall be extended. That means if some schools affiliation is pending, so that data, that thing, that will be separately, that will be conveyed to the concerned schools. Now we are coming to the very important annexure A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Go through that annexure. Very important annexure is there. That is annexure A about the fee slab. What are the fee slab without late fine? 1500 for class 10 and 12, and for class 10 and 12 from Nepal, that is 5000. Other countries, so everything has been given. The schedule of the LOC, that has also been given, that is 18th August to 18th September, and data with the for the fee payment. For 12,000 rupees per candidate for 5 subjects with late fine, that is 2,000 per candidate, and it will be from 19th September to 25th September. And the practical fees for the class 12, that is 150 and 350, that is for abroad. And migration certificate, students have to deposit 350 per candidate. So visually impaired candidates are exempted for the payment. The fee will be accepted in online mode as it is regular resource. Illustration of the calculating late fees. What are the calculated late fees? You go through that. That is the student detail are entered and finalized before 14th. The school can pay fee till 18th without late fine. If the student detail entered finalized in 15th, they can pay the fee 19th till 19th. If the student detail will be entered and finally 16, they can pay the fee till 20th September. If the student detail finalized 17, they can pay the fee till 21st, and if the students finalized on 18th, last date, that fee can be paid 22nd. So no more extra date will be given to them. So fee payment mode, already it is discussed. Fee payment mode, that is in debit card, credit card, NEFT, RTGS or digital fee wallet, that is given. You go through that circular. Candidate categories of students appearing through the schools: regular candidates, who are the regular candidates, who are the candidates of the repeat candidates. Candidates who have appeared the previous examination have been declared as the fail and essential repeat can repair as the examination as private candidates. Apply at the start of the separate LOC. As a regular candidate through school, LOC will be submitted along with this, and you should go through there, because it is normal things that every year we are doing this. Annex C, that is the activities, that is a first, what are the activities you need to do, that is Oasis portal, data submission in the Oasis portal, then HP portal submission, then LOC registration, then login, then checklist will be there from the class 9 and 11. Then after the checklist, the correction, if there will be in the correction, the for improvement and performance, new admission, transfer, all will be done in manually, and then after that transfer cases and other, then that will be done, updation of the correction in the done in the LOC portal in online mode. After that, checking list printing in the LOC class 10 and 12 online, uploading the photograph and the signature online, finalized data online, fee payment online, and printing of the final LOC, the LOC online. So nothing should be sent to RO. Procedure of the online filling of the candidates, that is login, first login for the 10 and 12, first login, checklist, there will be checklist for the class 9 and 11 students registration, and after there will be the checklist, the heading of the list will be the checklist of the last year registered candidates and eligible for the 9 and 10 examination. School shall print it, and the printer setting may be set A4 page with the landscape, and school should print these two lists before going to the next step. What is the next step? The checking of the checklist and correction to be marked checklist, that is 9 and 11. And after that, school shall ensure the all correct and relating the spelling of the candidates, father name, sex, categories, everything should be checked by offline mode by the parents and also the schools. And then after there will be any deletion, reason of the deletion, that will be given, essential repeat, transfer of the cases, that will be given also, and addition to the candidates, that new admission, if there will be transfer cases, direct admission cases, or any improvement or essential repeat, that will be done in online mode. And the school should seek permission from the concerned regional office in addition. So please go through that. Photograph of the candidates, very important. If the photograph printed in the check list is wrong, cloudy, not identifiable, not available, what will be the procedure? The photograph should be in high contrast with white background, passport size, preferably black and white. So you can take the picture that is black and white, and the background should be in white. The name of the students along with the date of the taking photograph should be written. Photograph should be taken before or on or after 1/4, that is 1st of April. Must be indicated on the photograph. The photograph scan should be stored in JPG format and with registration number, and the registration number is printed in the checklist. So correction must be marked of the checklist are to be sent to the portal, and correction of the candidates detail that should be done and modify if there will be. So please go through. I am not going through all those things, uploading those things and finalize data. So printing of the data, how will be the picture, that will be the picture, how the picture will be taken, what will be the procedure of the picture, how it will be taken. So everything has been sent by the CBSE in this specified circular. So please go through the circular, because in this circular you can get that this is the scheme of studies, which subjects you can offer, both mathematics standard and mathematics basic you cannot offer both. And also You go to the next scheme of studies, that is in class 10, what are the subjects you can offer. So go through the subject list and the offering of the subjects, you can go through that. In class 10 also, what is the valid combination here, these are the valid combination, because English language literature can be taken, elective English cannot be taken if you have taken the English language and literature. Hindi A should be taken if you are taking Hindi B, it should not be possible with Hindi A. So these are, go through that circular, you can go through the circular, you can get that. In class 12 also same will be applicable, both the subjects of mathematics and applied mathematics should not be taken. So go through the scheme of studies, everything has been given by CBSE in this specified circular. So go through the circular, which is the valid combination, and very important, go through the circular, because before the LOC, before submission of the LOC, you must go through the circular line by line. We should go through the, I have just explained some of the specified issues, but you should go through the circular as specified by the CBSE, that is 17th of August circular, and very important about the LOC circular. So thank you everyone, I will be coming with another circular. Thank you everyone.